Greetings! My name is Ben, aka Downsize It, and we are back here at Gear Gaming Bentonville for another battle report. And Robbie is debuting the Separatist faction for the first time on my channel. He's bringing out General Kraken, and I'm bringing out Grand Moff Tarkin again. This will be our first time running the Separatists, either playing them or playing against. So we'll try to get all the specific rules correct for the droid control, etc. And if we get any rules wrong, I'll be sure to put them in the subtitles so that you can know whenever we got something wrong with the Separatist faction. So coming up, we'll go over the fleets, and then we will do the pre-game interview during deployment. For the Imperials, we have Grand Moff Tarkin on an ISD Simoon refit with Director Krennic, take evasive action, gunnery teams, spinal armament, linked turbo laser towers, and the Sovereign title. Then we have a Gladiator 1 with the Demolisher title, ordnance experts, and assault concussion missiles. And then two Gazanti cruisers, both with Bomber Command Center and expanded hangar bay. For squadrons, we have 4 TIE fighters and 4 TIE bombers. For the debut of the Separatists, we have a Munificent Star Frigate with Kraken, Watt Tambor, projection experts, electronic countermeasures, linked turbo laser towers, and the Tide of Progress 12 title. Then a Munificent Comms Frigate with a T-Series tactical droid, linked turbo laser towers, and the Sa Nalor title, and a hard cell transport with Hondo Inaka, Ruin Hako, Comsnet, and the Beasts of Burden title. And for squadrons, we have General Grievous himself, with 7 Vulture droid fighters and 4 Hyena droid bombers. For missions, I came in under points, so I chose to be second player, and my missions were Surprise Attack, Hyperspace Assault, and Minefields. And Robbie chose to go with Minefields. In this mission, I will get to place all the obstacles, and then once those are placed, I place 6 minefields that have to be at distance 1 from each from the obstacles, and distance 1 from each other. And if a ship ends its movement within distance 1 of a mine, then the mine explodes, doing 2 blue dice worth of damage, and the damage goes directly to the hull, and standard critical effects do apply for face-up damage cards. Coming up next, we will have deployment and our pre-game interview, where Robbie and I will discuss our strategies behind the fleets and our initial deployments. Alright, Robbie, why don't you go and walk us through your design of the fleet and strategy and deployment and everything?
There wasn't much design in the fleet. It was kind of
experimenting.
Well, with 2 starter sets, you're really limited in what you can choose. So I wanted to get as many of the munificent ships in here as possible. So just to test them out and see kind of what their firing arcs are and how their DICE output is. So we'll see what we got here. With the fighters, I just took as many of the vultures as possible because they tend to work better when they're in large groups. And 4 bombers to support, and because I've noticed these the Munificents are not bad ships, but they're not heavy hitters, and I think I'm gonna have to depend a lot on the bombers and the fighters kind of getting a lot of work done, and then
gotta do the bee stings.
Yeah, and I took the hard cell as a support, as a troop, as the transport variant. It has Hondo, Runako, Comsnet, and Beast of Burden, so it's a pure support ship. It's just going to be passing out tokens, because I've noticed that with the Separatists, you're very, very heavily dependent on tokens. And so they're going to be passing those out left and right, hopefully, and helping to support the fighters up here on the flank, because we got 3 3 squadrons here with this unit descent, and then we've got 2 squadron here. So it's not bad. We'll see. I did a terrible job picking minefields because I'm going to take some damage here early. But I'm hoping, because since I have the new title, the title progress 12 on this one. Yeah, if I take a face up and it's a ship card, and I have an engineer token, he can discard it. So hoping for that, which there's a lot of ship damage in the deck. So hopefully, and yeah, over here we're just gonna
hope I roll bad.
Yeah, hope we roll bad, because I can't put any more on the side of the board, otherwise we're just gonna be running into each other. So we'll see what happens.
Well, Robbie asked me not to go easy as far as making like a toned down list, so I did decide to bring a Star Destroyer and basically see how these Clone Wars sets do against a large ship, especially since they don't have their large ships yet. But I want to go a little bit thematic, so we've got Grand Moff Tarkin and Director Krennic. They're on Sovereign, which was Tarkin's flagship. And I went with the Side Moon, so it's like a refit of new ISD-1. I'm just hunting down some Separatist remnants. Grand Moff Tarkin just became a Grand Moff, that kind of thing. And I haven't run Demolisher yet, I don't think I've tried Demolisher yet with the new changes to how it works. So I'm going to experiment with that, see if I can get that to work out. And my Gazantes are basically my carriers. And I was planning on actually bringing about 6 more TIE fighters, but I retooled it around because I wanted to try Demolisher out, but now that I see what you've got, I thought, man, maybe I should have brought 10 TIE fighters instead of just 4.
Yeah, I think interesting. So, it's going to be interesting to see what this new AI adds to the...
Yeah. I think you're going to shred my squadrons.
We'll see. I bet, or otherwise it's going to be very good.
Yeah, well, basically we'll see. We'll see if you can get the hurt down, and if I can get the firepower off of this big guy. But you have Wat Tambor, so we'll see if he can tank the firepower of the Simon. So.
I forget to say too.
Oh, yeah, go and put him down.
Yeah, I'll put him back here.
Cool. All right. Well, coming up, we will be at the start of round 1 after we plan our dials. We're at the start of round 1. Commands have been placed. Fleets are prepared. The Separatists doing the best they can to skirt the deadly minefields. All the Munificents might be taking some damage from these pre-laid minefields by the burgeoning Empire. They're doing the hard sell. And what's your command?
Command would be engineering, or no, navigate, sorry. Okay, so we got that, we got the navigate. We'll take, are we going ahead?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, so we got the navigate token. I will consnet that over here, send it to the North Sol. It's over here.
And just what you guys are noticing on the picture here, we're doing all the upgrade cards and ship cards on Ryan Kingston's Fleet Builder because the physical copies are accidentally left at home. But thank goodness for smartphones and the internet.
Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. I'm not really concerned about hitting these fighters because they're already pretty far back. So, that they're fast and they can get back up a little bit. And they can get in the battle quickly. Or we may not hit them at all. Yeah, we'll hit one.
And just pretty much keep him where he's at. Just touching the back corner there.
Yep.
Not much of a change.
And good.
Alright, so real quick, for the Imperial side with Tarkin, I gave everyone a nav token. And then I activated take evasive action with that nav token. And then I'm going to go with my unnumbered Gazanti first, and it is a nav command. I'm going to use the dial to speed up to speed 3. And hang on to that nav token for doing a little shuffle here, I think is what I want to do.
and my second black.
I'm getting that click at the one from the dial.
We've only got 4 of them, or 5 of them total now, and it's 1 of each.
Go ahead and activate North Sol. Reset moon. Go with this one. Will reveal a squadron command. Go ahead and move some of these fighters forward. Get them out of the way.
So there's no point in switching decks.
Go up to speed 4. Right up there. And we're going to speed 2 and see what happens. Finish whatever you want, so I'm going to take 2 damage.
Well, I'll be rolling 2 dice, and we'll see. With minefield, it's rolling 2 dice, and damage goes directly to the hull. 2 hits. No crits though. We go to the numbered Gazanti, also a navigate. I'm speeding up to 3. Using the dial for that, keeping the token. I'm getting extra click here from the dial, extra click here from take evasive action.
The name I can actually pronounce, Tide of Progress Engineer. We will go ahead and bank a token. Let's see what happens. We're going to speed 2. Take a shot and gamble.
You only avoided the asteroid field though, but this mine does go off. Okay, and then the mine for the Tide of Progress. 2 hits as well. Oh, no crits. Although you probably wanted a crit there to try to get a ship crit and be able to discard Tarkin on the Sovereign. Getting a navigate, and I'll actually keep that dial because I think I want the maneuverability. And just FYI, I did not use Sovereign to change any of the tokens of any of my ships currently. I get an extra click here from the dial, click here from take evasive action. Actually, it might not even be on the screen. I did mine. Not a little off screen, that's alright. Gladiator, we're seeing a theme for my fleet so far, navigate. And then, because of Demolisher, that should be in range now. Yep, I'm going to take a... Because it's now... One of my attacks has to be after I confirm my first move.
Okay.
Then one of my attacks has to be done during my actual attack step. So it has to be alternating. So I got 2 red dice at long range going at this Munificent. Alright, got 2 red dice at long range. Into the side. I've got nothing like that, so just 1 hit coming in.
Okay, I will, so since it's a idle ship, I will turn the brace into a...
Evade and just cancel the dice.
Cancel the dice and then I'll...
Salvo back. Alrighty. Alright, and then the salvo coming back on the front of Demolisher.
Link
Turbo laser, yep, sorry. Link turbo laser towers, yep.
Nope.
Start of round 2. We're definitely going to be getting some engagements in round 2, especially with all of these red dice ships on the board. And for Tarkin, I gave everybody a concentrate fire, discarded the navigates on the Gazanti so I could take the confires. Then I used Sovereign to swap the tokens on the Gazantis to squad commands, and swap the token on Sovereign itself to a navigate, and then use that navigate to do take evasive action. That all happens in this ship phase. And since it all happens at the same time, I get to choose the order of how that goes. So I think I did all those weird interactions between Tarkin, Sovereign, and the Fleet Command.
Token of the engineer command. I'm gonna send that comms net over here to Cell Noir.
Ever you pronounce that name?
What is that? The Sat Navar. Alright, so send that over here. Next I'm gonna use Rune Akko, however you say that. And then he has 2 tokens on him. I'm gonna get, and he can send those out.
Now, is that on when you activate this ship, or is that?
No, he's on this ship.
He's on that ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna take the token. He's gonna take 1 token.
So he's taking the engineering.
He's taking it. Oh no, he's taking this one. I gave him these 2 right here. That was Comsnet. His
Oh,
token.
the token's on his card,
Yeah,
right?
I took that one. So I'm gonna take one of his.
So the 2 tokens that are on his card is
Right here.
basically when it was a navigate in a squadron. So that's you started the
He's
game.
gonna
to
get
place
this
those.
one. He'll take it from his card. He's gonna Comsnet it over here to the Cell Noir.
Okay.
Here. Is that there?
Now, what's the command value of a Munificent? Is it 2?
Munificent. Oh, it's 2. That's right. That's correct. So I can't do that. So we'll have to hold that.
Unless you want to get rid of one of those 2 you just got.
Yeah, I will. I'll get rid of
the
the
navigate.
and we'll
Yeah.
go with the squadron. Put that over there. And next, we'll go ahead and start with that, and then we'll move.
So I think that those interactions correct. They're little interesting new interactions that the Clone Wars cards and stuff have. We're going to go with my GR75 Gazanti. That is not numbered. It is a squadron command. And I'm spending my squadron token that I have with expanded hangar bay that gives me 4 squadrons to activate. And I will be activating my 4 TIE bombers. And this will be fairly easy, so as I've stated before, you usually do this one at a time, but I'm just going to have these guys all move forward and do bombing runs on the port side of this is Tide of Progress, that's right. Okay. That's Kraken and Wat Tambor's ship. Alright, let's do these one at a time. Nothing. We got Bomber Command Center. Nothing. Okay. Good start. Second one. Miss. Bomber Command. Alright, come on now. Alright, there we go. There's a hit crit.
And that's on the starboard.
Yes.
So it's a hit crit. I'll I guess I'll flight back.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're asking. Salvo. Yes, you can salvo and flak back. So we're gonna throw those salvo dice. Now it's your flak dice that you salvo with. So it'll be a black and red. Yeah.
Nope.
So 1 damage on that bomber. I'll do the one on your upper left if I did my on the screen there. Alright, then the back ones. First one.
Oh, I didn't
Nothing.
You said it was
2 damage, just hit crit. Yeah.
I'm gonna do the. Yeah, we'll just do it on the side here. So it's 2, 1.
Okay, then Bomber Command for the third one. 1 hit.
Okay. I'm gonna redirect.
Okay.
Back shield.
And then last bomber. Hit crit.
I'm gonna brace.
So brace to 1.
And yeah.
Just take it on the side.
Yep.
So port shields down. Still going speed 3. Still flying along. That's okay. That will work. I'm gonna run over this bomber. Side turn here. Need to replace this guy.
Tide of Progress. Command. Navigate. I didn't want that. Hoping I had an engineer. So I'm gonna spend the engineer token. It's going to give me 2 engineering.
Well, Walk-Tan board does some interesting things, right?
Oh yeah,
you
okay.
want to
So,
check on that?
yeah, let me think on this just a second.
We can look it up real quick.
I messed up though. I have to have an engineering dial. It's not a token.
We'll double check. Let's double check. Walk-Tan board is any engineering command, whether it's dial or token.
Okay, so we're gonna use that.
So what does he do?
What Tambor, he will, so I'm gonna use this. He's going to take 1 shield from him. Yeah, it's, actually, it wouldn't make any sense because he only gets 2 engineering points. I take a shield and I double the engineering points. So I'd only get 2 back. 2 engineering points. I'm only taking 1 because you really want to get 4. Let me think here. I've got 2 shields from myself. 1, 2. And I get double back the engineering command points. So now I get 4 engineering points. What I'll do is...
Well, that's in addition to what you have already, so that means you get 6.
6, yeah.
So you can heal your 2 damage cards.
Yeah, so these, so I'll replace both of these and we're good. Yeah, you may spend up to 2 shields from any of your hull zones or any one hull zone on another friendly ship at distance 1 to 5 to gain twice that many additional engineering points. So yeah, we're at 6.
Yeah, that's great.
So
that's awesome. Heal 2 damage with just an engineering token. Cost of a couple shields, but hey, get rid of damage.
these are going.
Okay, so who are we shooting at? You definitely got my Gazanti double arc, and you've got a side shot into the front of my Simoon, which I think will be long range, which you don't care about because you are a long range shooting ship.
We'll try to take on the Gazanti. It's got scatter.
Don't need those accuracies.
What do I have equipped?
You also have the option if you want to do a bunch of flacking. Like you can choose that second, like you could do your front shot into the side or front of my Gazanti. This is actually.
Let's go ahead and so I could double flak at both sides.
Oh, you can double flak, so you'll be able to hit these guys once, this guy twice, and
Probably not.
well, he's obstructed, so you'd still get 2 dice minus 1. You'd be able to hit him once with 1 dice.
Oh man.
But you could shoot out the front the Gazanti, and maybe you kill me, and if you do, then you can choose to flak at these 3 guys.
Alright, let's just shoot the Gazanti.
Alright, so starting with Gazanti, just out the front to start. Alright, front to, you shooting at my front or my side?
We'll shoot to your front.
Front, okay. Gun action, so you can stop my scatter.
Yeah, keep it.
Yep, so I will die if I do nothing, so I'm going to spend this evade to have you reroll that double.
Let me double check I don't have anything special on there. No. Alright. Okay, the double. 1.
Okay, so that's going to be a shield and 2 damage. First one face up. It is not structural damage, it is damage controls. I take an additional face down damage when I overlap ships or obstacles, which you're going to ram me to death. That's fine. Alright, so now I have.
You see the Simoon or the TIE fighters? TIE bombers?
Yep, so do you want to flak the TIE bombers or you want to do a shot at the Simoon?
We'll flak.
Flak, alright, so flacking
We got 4.
at the. Yep, so we'll start at the one that's closest to your ship there at the corner. 1 damage. Okay, and then the one that's next to him. 1 damage, and then one. Link turbo laser towers, yep.
But I can only do that once, right?
Oh no, you do that every time you tap. The special squadron thing is you can shoot out 1 squadron and get 2 extra dice. Alright, well you can reroll this one for this attack. Okay, so still just 1 hit. Then let's do the back one. It's a hit, and you can reroll this. Link turbo laser towers. So just a hit, and then 1 second. All 3 take 1 damage. Unless you purposely try to avoid ramming me, you will kill my Gazanti. Well, you might not want to ram me because that would stop you, keep you in range of my Simoon. So, if you can avoid ramming me, I'm not sure.
Speed 2. Don't have any.
You actually could. You could do a little side step, I think. Side shuffle.
Alright.
If you go straight, you're definitely ramming me.
So I'd go boom and then back.
Yep, and back. And I would take damage, you don't, but you would kill my Gazanti.
Pretty good price.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hopefully get it off the board.
Okay, go and place it here real quick. See if you would ram me here, because if not, that's where you would end. I'll get this out of the way. Yeah, so that's where you'd end. So you wouldn't hit me here, you'd hit me here, ram me, he's destroyed. And I'll just place this guy like so. And one Gazanti down. Alright, we are going to go with the Sovereign, revealing a Concentrate Fire, and doing a long-range shot into the side of the Tide of Progress. Alright, so getting 6 red with Spinal Armament out the front. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Accuracy, double hit. Then with Director Krenik, well, actually first I need to spend my Concentrate Fire. Spend my Concentrate Fire dial. That was a double. It goes to accuracy. Actually, I usually just start putting these in this corner here where they won't get hit. And since I spent a Concentrate Fire dial, I'm at long to medium to long range. Director Krenik lets me re-roll any number of red dice. Okay, I got my 3 accuracies. Wow, this is a insane hit. Then Link Turbo Laser Towers. Okay, so I stop everything, and you just take 7 damage on the side, which
Destroys it.
it does. Wow, that is the most insane red dice hit I've ever seen. Well, I guess Krabak was right, and just roll red dice and Concentrate Fire all the time. Apparently that works. I'm just gonna do a little shuffle like so. So I'm on speed 3. Debating if I don't want to turn any more with evasive actions. This is fine. So I'm gonna be hitting these 2 for sure. I'm gonna place those 2.
Salmawar. Will reveal an engineering command. Go ahead and use that. And so I'll get 4 points. I'll go.
Do they have engineering of 4?
Check. Let me double check that. Pretty sure because they've got such good.
Yeah.
Something here.
Here's what I'm asking.
Yeah, 4.
You can also spend then your token
Yes, I'm
to
gonna
get 6 and repair both damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna repair both damages. That's 6. Yeah. So that leaves me with 2 engineering left.
Well, that'll be all of it because it's 4 then plus the token,
But
which is half.
I had the officer, the T series robot that lets every.
Oh,
token.
gotcha.
Let me double check that roll because I don't want to mess that up.
Well, these are all cool new rules. I want to see how they work.
When you spend only, so I can't use a Concentrate Fire or any other command token to resolve a command, you may exhaust this card. If you do, resolve that command as if you had spent the dial of the same type instead.
So I think how that would work is, I'm like, you could do that with the squadron, but since you can't do the same command twice, you're already doing an engineering dial.
Okay.
You can't do a second engineering dial.
So it will be 4.
I think that's correct.
So 4 plus.
No, but you still get half from the token.
Okay.
So you still can heal the 2. You
Okay,
you're not
6,
you're getting 6 instead of 8.
Okay.
If I'm correct, if I think that is
sounds
correct.
like it's
Yeah.
Alright, so then I'll use my
Now you can use that with him to make that as an actual squadron command.
But isn't he exhausted?
Yeah.
No, he's not because I didn't use him on that.
If you use him with the squadron token to make that a full dial.
Yeah. So
If you want to do that, unless you want to just activate one squadron.
I'll use the full
dial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he will be exhausted then.
Okay. So then I will.
But you're getting the full squadron value of
3.
this Magnificent.
Okay, so that's 3. So we'll get to move 3 squadrons. Got it. Bomber range.
What's their speed? 4?
4.
Really? Oh yeah, you should. The other side.
I don't have bomber command though. And I really don't want the top bombers catching me.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I don't want the top bombers. Definitely don't want them catching me.
Yeah, you can definitely get. You can get this bomber at least. I don't know if you can reach the other ones, but.
Him here.
Well, I'm gonna flip it over. It's speed 4, so you're about barely within engagement. You're right on the edge. You can definitely get right up in his face.
I don't know if I have anybody else in range.
That vulture should be able to make it.
That's dope. Y'all record the game.
Yeah, and I've got starting a YouTube channel where I'm posting the videos on there. Yeah. Alright, so those 3 vultures attacking this TIE bomber. So this is where AI is pretty cool. So they start with how many dice attacking?
A blue and a black.
Then you can add a blue or a black.
So,
Which I'm guessing you're adding probably a black.
Yeah, so the far left one will go first.
Yep. 1 hit. Okay.
And I got swarm.
Well, the first one would not have swarm.
Okay.
Because technically you do it one at a time. We just did it all at once.
Okay.
Now the second 2 will have swarm.
Alright, second.
1 hit and you got swarm. What's up with all the blanks on
I
the
don't
black
know.
dice?
Black dice. And the last one.
Got 3 health left. He can do it. Swarm.
Yeah.
Get a hit. He's dead. Ooh, got him. Last one. They're doing a side shot at long range to the front of the demolisher. Alright, 3 reds.
Link
shot.
turbo laser.
Yeah. Oh
Very
my
nice.
gosh.
I'll take that up.
Since you are a larger ship than me, and the way things are going, I'm actually going to burn this to cancel 2 dice. And then I will redirect this to my starboard side.
Is that in there? There you go.
Yep, there you go.
Side arc.
Alright, so then squadrons with the numbered Gazanti, and then spending the token to get up to 4. We're going to see if my brand new TIE fighters can do something about these aging vulture droids. Although, in game terms, it's the TIE fighters that are aging. So again, just doing this all at once to make it easy for filming. Normally do this one at a time. I'm just making sure everybody's engaged with everybody, just in case I don't kill who I need to kill. And I'm going to be starting my attacks going from this vulture droid down this way. Okay, first TIE fighter does not have swarm because he's technically going in there by himself first. This will be on the one closest to you, so 2 hits on him. Then the next TIE fighter, same one, with swarm. Got the 1 hit I needed. Third TIE fighter on the middle droid. Swarm for 2 damage. And last TIE fighter, swarm. Did not get it. What did we miss?
I moved the TIE bomber instead.
Well, that's fine.
I mean,
We'll get it fixed.
Okay,
They look so similar.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just move him here and then I'll put him way back.
Well, no, he was closer. Yeah, one vulture goes down, 1 on 1 health. We just had to do a couple of reshuffling because the vulture droids and the what are the bombers called? Hyena bombers. They look so similar.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell them apart sometimes.
yeah, they're very difficult to tell apart.
All right, so my Gazanti still flying along at speed of 3. Away. Getting the extra click from take evasive action. Going right in front of the sideline there. And you're close. And I think it would have landed on him. So you can place him. And he go there. Okay, going with Demolisher. Using my token to slow down to speed 2, and it's a concentrate fire command. So speed 2, getting extra click from take evasive action. I'm going to land on him. I'm going to place him. Then I will be getting a side-to-side shot, close range, into the side of the Munificent. Okay, so the Munificent, taking Demolisher's side arc for black, and then concentrate fire. Gotta be kidding me. I'm going to Ordnance Experts these 2. Give me that crit. There it is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Brace to 4.
Salvo back.
Salvo back. Okay, so real quick, let's take care of the damage real quick. So it's going to be
And then I'll.
the redirect. So before the redirect happens, I'm going to do my assault concussion missiles. So you take a damage on the front and the back. 3 to the front and 1 on the side.
Yeah. So.
Side here for you. You don't take it off the back.
Okay.
Because you can only redirect to 1 on the side.
Okay.
Alright, now you will salvo back into Gladiator, 2 red dice, side to side, close range. Then event turbo laser. Alright, so just 1 hit. I'll just go ahead and take that on the side. And just to recap, since that was a bit confusing for everybody, took 1 and then 1 from the assault concussions. And he braced it down to 4, and then redirected 3 here, and took 1 here. Then I took 1 back on the shield here in the salvo. And since all squadrons have been activated from ships, we have all these squadrons to do in the squadron phase, but there'll be no attacking because no one's rogue. And I'll just show you the recap of that at the start of round 3. Start of round 3. You have the Separatist forces remaining along the flanks, with Gladiator up in the midst, about to get swarmed by bunches and bunches of vulture droids and hyena bombers. It's hyena, right?
Hyena, yeah.
While the Sovereign is still speeding along at speed 3 to get those powerful forward Simoon arcs onto the last Munificent over here. And for Tarkin, I gave everybody a squadron token, then use the Sovereign title to switch the Sovereign's token to navigate, then use the navigate to activate take evasive action. Okay, so squadron command. Yep.
Gotta remember to use that.
So you get to do 3.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the bombers, all of them. 1. So they can't get the front, can they? They're gonna have to.
Well, they can do the front. Remember, you can go out to distance 1
He's
to
gonna
attack.
be there.
So
Let me double check to make sure. Here's the other bomber.
yeah, make sure we're actually grabbing bombers.
Okay, is it- so will he or?
Are you wanting to hit the front or side?
Front.
Yeah, so you can be back here.
Okay.
Distance 1 is longer than you think.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
you can
that
be all
one,
the way back
and
there.
then Bomber.
And that's a bomber too, if you want to just do that one.
I'm just gonna move everybody. Well, yeah, I'll just keep him. So, and we'll activate him.
Yeah, let him. They're all going to be doing bombing attacks in the front.
Okay, so they got AI also, but what's their? I think they
And
get.
then I'm assuming you'll be doing a shot
Yes.
out the side,
Yeah.
depending on what goes on. So these bombers get 1 red, then with the AI, they actually get an additional dice. So another red, so 2 red each coming in here.
Front left. Take it.
So that's a double on the front. I mean, he's just going to be getting slaughtered here. Well, might as well start redirecting. So redirect to my starboard side, which actually was already down to 1. So I'll take 1 there and 1 up the front. Okay, next one. 1. I'll just take it. So 1 left on the front. And then last bomber. Nothing. Then you get 3 reds from your Munificent. Do you want to shoot my front or my side? My side's got 1, my front's got 1.
Shoot from the front.
Shoot at the front. Alright, side to front. What do you want to stop with your accuracy? Or unless you want to re-roll it with the...
We will. We'll stop the brace.
Stop the brace. So I will burn my redirect to take it on the front shield and the port shield. You were saying that if you had Bomber Command Center, that would make those reds even worse. It'd be crazy.
And what speed is he going?
He's going speed 2. I slowed him down with a token last turn.
So what's his movement profile?
1 click, but I can get 2 clicks at the end from take evasive action. So he can still turn pretty hard. Yeah, if you go that way, I don't know if you'll be able to turn hard enough. You'd have to have a navigate,
I can get it.
and you might be able to.
I can get it easily.
Well, you need to be able to refresh that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what token he needs to be able to refresh.
No, I mean, I still got Hondo, whatever.
Oh, Hondo, yes, yeah. You can do.
And I don't have any tokens on him, so I don't have any hull damage either. Can you repair shields on the station?
Unfortunately, not. It's just full.
I gotta stay out of his. I've already attached the tool. Too late.
Well, I don't got a shot at you now, at least at the start.
Demolisher, well.
After I move, yeah. But I can't shoot you twice. So with Demolisher, got a lot of things going on at the same time here. I revealed a navigate command. I'm speeding up to speed 3. I'll be doing that in the navigate step. And I had a squadron token. I'm activating one squadron. It's going to be this TIE fighter. He's going to shoot at this vulture droid here, the one that's on 1 wound. And for my first attack, during the attack step, these fighters are here once you place the maneuver tool out of the way. I'm going to flak out of all these droids, and that General Grief is out the front. Then move, and then do a side shot into the back of the Munificent. So that's everything that is happening with Demolisher's turn here. Okay, so starting with the TIE fighter, attacking the vulture droid on 1 health. That is enough to get him. Then we're going to flak. So basically, I'm just going to go this way. If you want to just point to one, and I'll flak at it. I'm just going to stop here, so it's going to be all these guys will be flacked. Yep, so first one, hit. For you guys looking on the screen, I'm starting on the right side of the screen. Okay, then hit. Okay, then the next one, nothing. That one, nothing. And hit. Okay. Nothing. This is on Grievous. Nothing. And then the last one, nothing. Say that was all out the front flacking. Now my side shot, it actually has to go into the side. I didn't quite have arc. I turned a little bit too sharply to get to the aft. So this is going to be into the side of the Munificent. And okay. Now Ordnance Experts. Okay, so that'll be 5 damage with my Assault Concussion going off as well.
Brace down.
Brace down to 3. Okay. That's on the side. So first you're going to take a damage on the front and the back. So that's 1 shield up front and then 1 face down damage because you have no shields on the front. And then 3 damage. Are you going to
redirect?
Well, actually, I don't think you can redirect anymore now. The shields are down, right?
Yeah, over here.
So there's 2 damage on the shields and 1 face down.
So over here on the left?
Yep, on the left side there.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming you want to salvo back at me?
Yeah. Did I take another face down?
Yep, 1 more face down because it had 1 more that spilled over into the shields. And all I got left is a brace, and I have no shields.
Turbo laser reroute.
Oh, man.
Use hard cell, navigate. I don't think I'm in range of the Star Destroyer, so I've got the navigate. I'm going to use Hondo, and I'm going to pass out 2 tokens to myself. I'm going to use... I'm going to have a squadron, and I'm going to take a engineering.
Hey, where are those going?
They're going to him right there, the Munificent.
Now, do they have to be alternating? I think they have to be separate ships, right?
Or do they, yeah, probably 1 for each ship.
I haven't actually used Hondo in forever.
Can I?
Oh, then Comsnet it. Yeah, absolutely.
Comsnet it over
Yep.
there.
So that means I get a navigate and a concentrate fire. Navigate token to Sovereign, or no, to a Demolisher, and take the concentrate fire on the Sovereign.
He's got 1 blue.
Got 1 blue into the side. Medium range. Accuracy. Do you have any dice? Any way to reroll on that ship? I don't know if you have any.
I use my navigate token or command dog and add an extra click. Or 2 clicks. Yes, I'll give him 2 clicks and then.
Hey, to start on the other side, if you want to do that little shuffle there. Alright, so like a Zanti, got a squadron dial. and a token. I'm going to be activating, get a better angle here, these 3 TIE fighters, that bomber. This bomber's just going to be flying over this way to try to stay away from this ball. And I think I'm going to do what you got to do with ties. I'm just going to send them all in to here, and they're just going to mix it up, start shooting that stuff, and then I'll be doing a flak out the front of the Gazanti on everything I can hit within close to medium range. Alright, now for some ties attacking, we're going to attack this vulture here. But the first one does not get swarmed because he was the first one in. It's on the right side of the screen, or left side of the screen I should say, so 2 damage on him.
This one?
On the left. Right, then the vulture that's right in front of the Gazanti, I will get swarm on this one. Swarm takes 3.
This one?
Yep. And then the vulture that was right next to that one in front of the Gazanti. Nothing so far. 1 with swarm. And for the flak shots, we'll start with that vulture I just hit. Nothing. And the vulture right next to him. 1.
Right here?
Yep. I think that might be all in the range of them. I'm going to get Grievous in that bomber. So Grievous, 1, and then the Hyena bomber takes nothing. I'm still running along speed 3, getting a click from evasive action. I'm just going to eyeball this. Hey Robbie, could you pick up my Gazanti? Just place it as close to the 3 spot as possible. Yep, and I'll be hitting him. Yep. Just a guesstimation there, so we have to move everything. And you get to place that Hyena bomber. Okay, my Simoon has a concentrate fire. Oh, I should have thought about that before I gave him the concentrate fire token. Well, nothing with this dial, because I have nothing to shoot at, not even in flak range. So I'm just going to be moving. I should have given him the nav so I could slow down. That's actually okay. I guess I do kind of want to try to catch up to this Munificent that's running away. Or I shouldn't say running away, actually being smart. Being maneuverable. We're gonna get the... Actually, click from take evasive action, and Robbie, you're gonna get to place a bunch of squadrons, just doing lots of running over. So
okay, so that'll be all of this.
The fighters, this bomber definitely, that might be it. No, this bomber, I'm not hitting him. Okay, that back. Okay. Okay, and then you get to place all those guys along the base.
Okay, so if I still want to attack...
So remember, all you have to do is just be within distance 1. You still have to be at the base, but...
Yeah, but now you just... I have to, like, now all these... Like, so can I...
We can put all my TIE fighters on this side.
But can I still shoot at?
Oh, if you want to, you can put the TIE fighters over here. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put one right there. Oh, well... I want to... So, one of Grievous. So is Grievous in range? Right here?
Oh yeah. That's definitely within line.
Okay, so... Yeah, I'm still not used to the measurements.
Yeah, here's the one tool, so you can... That's the distance you have to attack. You just have to barely be touching cardboard to cardboard.
These are good, but... Okay, so you're...
Yep, so he'd have to be...
So blue is what I'm looking
Yeah,
for.
you're going to be doing blue.
And these bombers need to be moved.
Yep.
So these guys have a shot.
Yes, you need to place him and place these 2 guys.
These 2?
Yep.
So... I'm going to put him right there. So I'll get 1. And then the bomber, he's already activated. Might as well move him over here.
Okay. And my other TIE fighter.
Can I put him right
Yeah,
here?
you don't have to worry. The tabs don't count as far as spacing. You can just twist them.
There.
Yeah, yeah. So now the squadron phase. Robbie has the most. I have a couple of TIE bombers off screen that are just going to be moving. But he's got a bunch of attacks with all of his blue tab guys. We'll be going after ships and squadrons. I'll just describe what's happening as we roll the dice. Alright, so this is going to be the bomber you see right next to the Gladiator and to the side.
Does not get 2. No way, there's no way,
Oh yeah, no
that
AI, that's
stinks.
right. Yeah.
That really stinks.
Well, I got no shields, so... Need bomber command.
These red dots, jeez.
Okay, we got a Vulture, blue and a black, into the TIE Fighter on the starboard side of the Sovereign. 2 hits, he's got 1 health left. And just the Vulture that's right next to him. Okay, just need 1. Okay, that TIE Fighter goes down. And we got one more Vulture and Grievous for the TIE Fighter, one of the TIE Fighters on the back.
These two. No.
Yeah, it was this one and this one. So you got Grievous and this guy that can attack that TIE Fighter.
I'll get it here in the face off.
Yeah.
We'll do Grievous. We'll do we'll do him into this TIE fighter right there.
Okay. Oh, what's Grievous's attack dice?
Yeah. Grievous is. He's got some specials.
So Grievous is pretty powerful against regular squads that don't have defense tokens.
So against that TIE fighter with the full health.
Ooh, 1 health left. You need 1 more damage.
Oh, does the crit not?
Oh, I'm sorry. You just said it.
Yeah,
Crits
4,
count as
so
hits.
that's
Yeah,
4
that was
damage.
actually 4 damage.
Okay.
That actually, he can actually do more damage than Vader potentially. And last Vulture droid gets to shoot at that remaining TIE fighter on the aft. So, not gonna kill him, but does 2 damage. 1 health left. Hey, round 4. That's kind of where I sent my bombers. And TIE fighters are almost cleared out. The droids swarming around the Imperial ships who are still at high speed chasing down this last Munificent, whose title we can't pronounce.
Sal Noir.
It's Sal Noir or something like that, yeah. The Tarkin shenanigans, I gave everybody a navigate. Demolisher couldn't take one because he was full, and then I used Sovereign to swap the navigate out for a squadron on the Gazanti, and then used the navigate to activate take evasive action that was actually on Sovereign itself.
Sal Noir.
Does have me double arced here.
Sal Noir. Okay.
Basically, you can shoot me. It actually doesn't matter. I think it's going to be side to side and rear to front. It's going to be your arcs, but.
Okay.
So what's your command?
Command will be engineering. Thank the Lord I picked that. Because I would have, it would be, so I get 4 engineering points.
Yeah, so you can raise 2 shields or move shields equal to 1. You only have shields left here on the side. So you could actually move all of these over. You can move 3 shields directly over and have 1 left. Or move 2 over and raise 1.
In the back. So I'm going to move 2 over here.
Yeah, so drop 2 here, raise 2 here, and then you can just raise 1 on the side again because you got room, or you could do it on the back.
Do it.
I don't think you need it on the front.
No, so I'm going to,
Oh, you might want to do it on the back so you can actually use your redirect. Because right now, you don't have any shields on the front or aft, so your redirect doesn't help you if you get shot in the side. Alright, and then doing a side to side and rear to front.
I'm going to send my squadron command token.
Okay.
From Hecko, whatever his name is,
Hondo. Are you going to use your special ability with the guy you just refreshed?
Yeah.
So you can turn that into a command,
Yeah,
tap
so
him again, so you can actually activate these 3 bombers right here.
Yeah, because Grievous has,
He has relay if you want to
Relay,
activate someone back.
relay too.
Well, you're not in range of the relay though. You have to be in range of Grievous to be able to then extend the relay. But you're in range of these 3 hyena bombers.
okay, so those 3.
Yeah.
So remember the hyena bombers, you have no shields on the front or the...
Yep, so you have to do the bombers first. Are you going to try to get the Gazanti?
I was going to go after the Demolisher.
Well, just think about your shots here.
Okay.
Now it might be not be a bad idea because you're rolling all red dice for all these shots.
Yeah.
But you've got me double arced with basically 5 red dice with 1 reroll each.
Okay.
With all I have is a brace.
Okay.
And now, granted, you have to do the hyenas first. I guess worst case scenario, if you do kill me with the hyenas and just like your rear arc, say you still got the side arc to shoot at here. So I guess it would.
Well, I was wondering because can't you brace or scatter gone?
I have scatter. Yep.
So.
But if I use it, then I'm using it.
Yeah.
And then I won't have scatter for, let's say you want to. But I mean, killing Demolisher, you might want to just guarantee you kill Demolisher too.
Yeah, because if he lives, I'm finished.
Okay.
There's absolutely
So
no way.
we're gonna do this one at a time because it will matter for Robbie to making his decisions. Just so you guys know, he's activating these 3 bombers. They're range to attack just about whatever he wants. And so I'll just describe where he's sending them. The first hyena bomber moved over to the front.
So we got AI.
With AI. Yeah, there you go. So no matter what, I got a brace. Taking a face up.
It's really hard.
And it's going to be compartment fire. I cannot ready defense tokens. I don't think it's going to matter. I think I'll be dead. But alright. You want to send another bomber in?
Take
A medium.
him.
I just don't like
Okay, another bomber coming in.
Okay. I like to be able to.
Shoot, he was injured.
I changed how I attack all the time.
Down to 2.
And there's just
Okay,
oddly
we'll
enough.
move him. We'll pretend he's up here on the tool. Okay.
Oh, really? But I don't play it that way.
2.
Okay.
Take him.
Oh. I think I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I'll just take the 2. Take down. I got 2 health left.
And we'll do the last bomber. Is that a bomber? Yes. We'll move him way over here, or right up here.
Okay.
Oh, needs 2.
Even if I... Wow, look at that. Breaks down to 2. Still take 2 damage. He is destroyed. Alright, so... Demolish is destroyed by the hyenas. Now you have options for your actual normal shots. You do not have my Gazanti double arcs, but you do have a... It's going to be medium range shot, I believe. Yep, medium range shot into the Gazanti. Or you could do a long range shot into the Sovereign.
Yeah, we may as well see if we can do something to that Gazanti.
And the Gazanti. Medium range. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Do you want to
that-
reroll one of them?
Yeah.
So you can get the accuracy? Probably hang on to these 2.
Yes.
Yep.
Please,
Can you
accuracy.
stop the scatter? No. Yep, definitely scatter. All that damage.
Okay. You're still gonna, if I don't, I may run off the board though. It's gonna be a problem.
Well, if you keep turning, and you're turning as hard as you can, right?
No, I could go one more. The problem is I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you do that, then you... Well, it does...
All you're gonna do is that. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
If you get that last click, you're definitely not going to go off the board next turn. You can
Yeah,
then just
I'm
go
gonna-
straight along the edge.
I'm gonna have to gamble. That's all I can do right now.
My thing is just trying to catch you.
Well,
And you're first player, so you get to move before I get to shoot you, so it's going to be...
You got speed 3 though, so.
Yeah, I am playing at speed 3, but I have to be careful about flying off the board. So I was not thinking at all when I gave my Gazanti a squadron token, nor giving him a squadron command dial, which is what he has. All he can reach is this TIE fighter, so I'll just be using the dial. Tokens not used, or use the token, not use the dial. Doesn't matter. I'll be using this TIE fighter to try to kill this vulture, and I'm just doing a bunch of flak back here. Out the side, double arcing that bomber, and then out the back against Grievous and these guys. Alright, so TIE fighter on that vulture. 3 damage, I think that'll get him. Then I'm out of engagement with that TIE fighter. I'm going to move him there. Getting him out of away from Grievous. He is nasty. Alright, now for all the flacking. And we'll start with Grievous. Takes 1. Then the vulture on your right there. Nothing. Vulture next to that vulture. Nothing. The hyena first shot. 1. Then the double arc shot. Takes 1. So the hyena takes 2. Still burning rubber. Speed 3. Get an extra click at the end from take evasive action. And I just like living close and dangerously to Magnificent with the flotilla. Okay?
So the hard cell's got nothing else to do. And engineering, which I don't need. So I'm gonna token that.
The reason why he's saying he's got nothing is because just barely out of comms net range now.
So we are at speed 2. So we get a click and click.
Okay, now we've got the Sovereign. I'm revealing a navigate command. I'll be taking the dial because I think I want some extra clicks. And all I got is barely out of range of the Magnificent, so I'm just going to be doing flacking out the side. I'm going to start with the side, then see how I do, because I have him double arced and Grievous double arced, so I'll make a decision after that happens. So let's start with Grievous. So 2 black. 2 hits. I'm sure he's got a brace. So brace to 1. Then the vulture that's right next to me takes 2. The one that's right on the hull. Yep. That get him? Okay. And the full health vulture takes 2. Then the hyena takes 2. I mean, there's a hyena left. Dead. So now I'll just double arc Grievous. Flak out the back. And nothing so far. Nothing. I've got a concentrate fire token. I'm going to spend that to reroll this for 1 damage on Grievous. Forgot how deadly Simon's flak is when you get in close range. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Getting the extra click at the 1 from the dial. Now we are in danger close there. Spartan phase, we still got the orange guys to do, so I'll let you guys see this because it could be interesting where we position. So you get to do your 2 guys, and I do my remaining 4 guys.
Yeah, it's a different neighbor. So those are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is.
Did I just put him in range, didn't I?
Yeah, they'll be flapped next turn. Unless you wanted to adjust it.
I mean, shot by them.
Oh. Well, he's already activated, and you're out of range of him.
Okay.
The bomber is definitely not in range. Make sure the bomber's in range to be activated by the Spartan players. So my TIE bombers over here be commanded with an actual carrier. TIE fighter, just because this TIE fighter is actually going to go over to these. This hyena. At least one of them down. Alright, we'll be coming back at the start of round 5. Round 5. Sovereign has caught up to the Munificent. Can the Munificent survive firepower for 2 turns? We shall see. Robbie is first player, so he gets to go first and maneuver. Tarkin, I just gave a nav token to the Sovereign and then used that to activate, take evasive action. Already had a token on the Gazanti that I did not want to switch.
Munificent have a engineer token. We'll get 4.
We got some more shields.
What do we got? So I've got 2 damage. You can bring up 2 shields. So
You could heal a damage and move 1 shield.
heal a damage and move 1 shield. Yeah.
Because you could move this side shield's not doing you any good.
Okay, so yeah, I will take away damage, and
You
I
can
will
move
take
this
this
to anywhere you want.
3.
Okay.
So, right. And now we'll shoot.
Not everybody double arced, but you've got a clear line of sight shot to the front of Munificent, and clear line of sight shot into the front of the Gazanti.
Oh, so I don't have a side. I don't have a front side.
No, yeah, you're definitely out of arc there.
Okay, so it's just 1. Okay, so I'll take a shot at the. I guess Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer? Okay. Okay, side to front of the Star Destroyer. It's actually not bad.
We'll stop your brace.
Yeah, so just take 3 damage. I will redirect 2 to my port side and take 1 on the front.
Still, you're going speed 3.
I am going speed 3.
I'm assuming you have a token.
I do not. I might go off the board.
I can't get out of here. I don't think I can.
Well, I
get
might.
out.
I mean, so let's just say this: if I don't destroy you with my front shot into your side, then that'll be good for me because I want terrain that'll stop me from going off the board. But if I do destroy you, I might fly off the board. That could be. If you do that, you're definitely flying off the board next turn. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to avoid it.
I think if I somehow survive.
I mean, if you do that turn, what's the hardest you can turn?
Quick.
So if you do this, and you survive my shot and
Yeah,
my
I can get
ramming,
away,
you
maybe.
go first next turn. You can go out this way and get out of my
Get out
front.
like so,
So that's I think that is your best chance of survival.
Just dead reckoning it and just.
Yeah, just for you. All right, going with the side moon. I have a concentrate fire. It's not a navigate, which is a problem. I'm pretty confident if I destroy this Magnificent, I'm flying off the board. So I'm gonna shoot it, because even though it might be foolish to shoot it, I'm gonna shoot it anyway. And hope I don't kill it. Just do enough damage so I can get him next turn. Okay, so I get 6 reds, 2 blue, and Spinal Armament. I do not get Krennic's ability because his ability is only at medium to long range, so I'm close range, so I do not get his reroll benefits. The only thing I want to do is stop your brace. Do you have electronic countermeasures? Does it matter?
No.
If I care? Okay, so you don't have electronic countermeasures. Alright, I'm going to actually add in a blue with my Concentrate Fire. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not going to kill you. You have 5 health left, 3 shields. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. Well, you can redirect 1, so yeah, I'm going to reroll that with Link Turbo Laser Towers. Okay. So I'm stopping your brace. That's going to be 6 damage.
That's into the side.
Into the side. So you can redirect 1 to the back. So it'll be 4 damage on your shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 damage. First one face up. Salvo. Yep.
Okay, so you, what do you say I can redirect to?
To the rear, because that's where you have shields. So you're going to take 1 on the back, 3 on the side, then 2 damage cards. First one face up.
Crew, choose and discard one of your defense tokens and put this card face up. I have to choose one to get rid of. I have my shield, so.
Yeah, redirect is worthless to you now, so yeah.
So get rid of it. Redirect
Got your last use out of it.
And then we'll salvo back.
Yep, now your salvo coming back, 2 reds.
Oh, I'm at 30. Shoot, I got 3 health left. Hey, 2 reds, you may get me. Nope.
And then you reroll. Stop my brace. I'll just redirect to the starboard side, the 2 damage. And now I'm going to be flacking at Grievous and that Vulture that's at my side. We'll start with Grievous. Takes 1. Just had to needle him to death. And then the Vulture takes 2. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna ram, because this is kind of a maneuver I would try to do. Keep turning. You guys can see that there. Let me move this back so you kind of see my turn. Gonna be like so. I'll land here. And actually, I probably want to do like this to guarantee the ram. Then I take a damage, land on the station, heal it. Then Rob, you take 1 more face down.
So, engineer. I don't even think.
Why don't you make that a navigate? You wouldn't have done an engineer.
Yeah, so navigate.
And make it a navigate. You forgot to plan it because he's out of range of everything.
We'll go.
Just to help you with turning and not flying off the board.
Okay.
Here we're going to the Gazanti. There's a squadron command with the squadron token, so 4. And I'm in range of my bombers and this TIE fighter. Well, you can't see the TIE fighter on the screen, but he's going to shoot at one of the hyena bombers. That is right there. Then these bombers are going to send bombing shots into the side of the Munificent. See if we can't maybe get the bombers to finish the job. And then I will also flak out the back at these hyenas. Alright, first TIE bomber. It's a hit. I think I salvo back. Yeah, why not? This bomber.
Red and black. No, it's just, sorry, it's a red. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just a red.
Oh, just red? Well, you can reroll. Link Turbo Laser Towers. Okay. Then, second bomber, nothing. Bomber command. And that'll do it. That'll be the... Then we have bomber that's right there next to it. For 1 damage on the hyena bomber. And then my last bomber is actually flying into the front of the hard cell, doing a bomber shot. Bomber command for 1 damage on the hard cell. Then flacking out the back on the hyenas, we got 1, nothing, and nothing. And then the other 2 bombers, after they did the bombing run, moved over here too. Zonti getting the extra click from the take evasive action at the end, still at speed 3. And then for squadron phase, move your 2 hyena bombers there.
I personally don't care when I see them, but I think I want where people shouldn't be like, you should have to only play the warfare cast.
They'll actually heal this guy. This is my TIE fighter. Maybe like so. Alright, last round, round 6.
I forget what his engineering. I think his engineering's 3.
Yep, the hard cell. We're going to see if the hard cell can survive. See if I can prevent my sovereign from flying off the board. So if I can't, that'll be a huge point swing, potentially. Alright.
You're doing speed 3. I got to navigate token. And I'm going to spend my engineering. So I'll get 2 engineering points and I'll
Raise the shield.
shield back up.
Alright, who do you want to shoot at?
Star Destroyer.
Okay, so we've got an unobstructed shot, front to front. So we can go yellow dot, at medium range. Pretty good.
No, I didn't have anything. So
Stop my brace?
Stop the brace.
Okay, so 3 damage. I will redirect to the far side, take 1, and 2 on the front. 1 shield left on the front, 1 shield on the port side. You can also do, I don't know if it'll matter, you can do a flak shot at this bomber.
I love that.
Or kill him, you can get 1 damage. It's actually on the card. You get 1 blue.
Flack.
Yep, on the TIE bomber on the starboard side.
I'm going to get an extra clip. Click. Great. I think that's going to get me in trouble.
Hang on. If you do it this way, you can for sure. We'll just put it on this side because you can do an inside turn.
Oh, okay.
Small ship. Yeah. Alright.
Is that miracles?
Okay, I'm going to go in with my Gazanti first. His squadrons. I did all my Tarkin shenanigans, so take evasive action is activated, and the token squadron is on Gazanti. And we're moving these TIE bombers all up here to the front, as well as this TIE fighter. And since these guys are heavy, they don't stop me from being able to shoot at ships. TIE fighter for a hit. Oh, let me grab the. So we take it on the front, I'm guessing. Okay. This is defense tokens. All right, first TIE bomber. Hit crit.
0 shield.
Okay, second TIE bomber. Hit crit. Do you have a redirect?
Redirect it to the side.
Probably want the other side, right?
What?
On the port side?
Yeah. Oh, no. On the other side.
Yep. And then a regular hit.
So I took 2. Did I take 2 hits or did I take?
So she'll take.
Face up?
If you braced, you'd have only taken 1.
Alright, so I'll take it.
Yeah. So total 1 face up or face down. Gazanti's just getting out of the way. He's going straight through. Alright, with the Sovereign, I do have a navigate. Hopefully I can slow down and not go off the board. But important thing is, hard cell did not go far enough forward, so I do not have him double arced in the aft. So just a side shot that is obstructed into the front barely not crossing his line here, so I will get a side shot into the front. Okay, I normally get 3 blue and a red. I'm just going to take away a blue. I don't know if I can kill him. I'm going to re-roll this with no trouble laser towers. I will stop your redirect, so 2 hits. You can burn this to take one on this shield, and then take 1 face up. And you can also have me re-roll both, or 1, actually.
I'll have you re-roll the board.
Yep. You don't have to burn it, you can just spend it. So it's just a normal hit. So you'll just, if you do this, burn the redirect, you'll take 1 face down. And you will live. Hard cell does not die. Okay. I'm dropping down to speed 2. My dial. Using take evasive action, I think, because I want to do a hard turn here. It's not to be that hard, just dropping down to speed 2 saved me from going off the board. And right on the tail of my Byzantium. And there we have it. The Imperials were successful. We'll do the points later, but definitely Imperial victory. But moral victory, Hard Cell was able to survive and escape to fight another day. Alright, there's the final tally, the kill counts. I didn't tally up the points yet. I'll put it up on the later tonight, and I'll put it in a graphic for you to see. Basically because I'm tired and it's late. But you'll see what the points are after I go back and edit this. But Robbie, what'd you think for your first outing with the Separatists?
They're fun. I'm not like demoralized because it was kind of a one-sided. It was a one-sided game, but I didn't think it was unfair. I didn't feel like I was overpowered. They had some neat tricks. I was really, if I could have kept Tim Bar-Watt in there just a little bit longer, it was really kind of fascinating to watch this is definitely, you're going to be using a lot of engineering.
Yes, yeah. Especially with him to tank stuff.
Yeah, it was, they were actually, I thought, pretty fun. It just got to get the double arc mastery down.
Yeah.
As the fighters, I thought definitely pulled a lot of weight in this game.
You definitely want to activate them with commands because that AI is so. Because without the AI, you had one attack sequence without it.
Yeah, the
losing the dice was definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be a.
And once you get a bomber command center, those hyenas.
Yeah.
Double reds with bomber command. That'll be. It's gonna be nasty.
And that's where I messed up, is not having a bomber command, because you have the double reds and then re-rolling. I thought it was fun. I mean, I enjoyed the fighters. I enjoyed the bombers. The only thing that I'm kind of, I don't know, concerned about is the lack of speed.
Right.
Speed 2 is just.
It's like a victory.
Yeah.
Like it's really slow, medium-sized ship. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see what other ships they come out with, because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Providence and the Reticent, those are going to be fun once those come out.
Yeah, so these are, I think the only problem right now is just there's just not enough ships out there, but
Yeah.
that problem's going to be fixed here in about 2-3 months, so.
I'd say I was definitely surprised and impressed with that opening Simon shot.
Yeah.
Reds with Krennic and a concentrate fire, you know.
Yeah, that was.
Shout out to Kraken with his loving all red dice all the time and concentrate fire all the time. That actually worked.
Yeah, it was.
I did not expect to drop a lot that fast. That was such an insane shot. I've never seen. I don't think I've ever had red dice do that much damage before.
Yeah, that definitely that pretty much ruined my strategy, because my plan had been eat some damage, because it was repairing great. It got rid of all the damage and it was ready to go. And I was hoping to sweep kind of together as one, take out the Demolisher, and then sweep back.
Right.
But yeah, that one shot just obliterated any hope of that.
And you did get Gladiator though. I was actually, or not Gladiator, but Demolisher. And I was actually pretty happy. I got 2 shots off where I was able to do my assault concussion missiles. That rarely happens where I get to actually do that missile twice.
Yeah.
And Demolisher, the new rules aren't that bad. I think it's still powerful. It's still definitely worth the 10 points. You just have to plan your shots more carefully than before 1.5. I think it's a little bit more balanced, but you can definitely It's definitely powerful to be able to shoot after you move.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's only shooting once.
Yeah. It like I said, I had fun. There's going to be a lot of fun shenanigans with this. I think it's going to be great being able to pass tokens, and I think the fighters are definitely probably one of the droid army's stronger
you
features.
just swarm somebody with all those, you just get overwhelmed.
Mhm.
Especially when you get all the commands going off and they're getting boosted up with the AI. Yeah, that's going to be... And Grievous against normal people without defense tokens, that's insane that his crits count as damage. It's like Vader, but better because he gets 2 black dice.
Yeah. Yeah. The other aces I'm not impressed with, but Grievous definitely is the winner from the aces. So.
All right. Well, I have a feeling we'll be seeing more Separatists, and you also bought. You said the Rebellion. Keep it. Rebel Rebellion. the
Grand
Republic.
Republic.
The Galactic Republic.
Yeah.
That'll be coming in a couple weeks, and we'll be able to debut that faction as well.
Yeah, I was surprised how much fun I had with this list, though. If it may not be top tier, but it's definitely a fun fleet to play with.
Well, we might see it again on the next battle report to try out some more builds and try out just keep practicing with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, take it easy.